just wanted to put together a quick video on how to upload in bulk, because I know I struggled with it and had a hard time finding info on it. So I'm just going to go to it and show you what I do. So this is the data I got from ASAP for a brand that I want to upload to my site. So I'm going to use products upload, an app, to upload it, but I need to modify this sheet first so that it has all the properties that I need to upload. So what I'll do is insert one to the right, call it tags, and then we're going to insert a code. I'll put these in the description. So take this code and put it here, and then what it does is it grabs the info from the sheet. It grabs the, as you can see here, it's grabbing B2, O2, and M2, which is the SKU, the brand, and the base category, which is what the product is. So that's good and done, but let's get it to go all the way down. So that's doing for each product. And then what I'm going to do is going to highlight it, copy it, and then paste it in, but I'm going to paste special, values only. So now the code is gone, because if the code is still there, when I come here to enter another column for the next thing I'm going to do, this would move over and would change all the letters, and then the code would be wrong, and we would have the wrong info here. So we always got to copy and paste values only, and then move on to the next. So here we're going to do the SEO description. If I could type right, that's okay. And then so for the description, we're going to enter the code there. And this is what I use, but I mean, change it up for what you want to put there. And then you can see here that the C2 is going to pull the title and put it in right there. So again, we want that to go all the way down. If you double click this little box, a lot of times it'll put the info in for you all the way down to the bottom. Otherwise you got to grab it and drag it. But luckily it's working for us. So that's in there, and again, copy and paste values only. And that gets rid of the code and then just leaves all the what you put in there. Okay, so now that we have those two things done, we can download this as a comma separated values CSV. And now that we have that saved or downloaded, we can come to our app, which is called products upload, and we can upload the file here. Now it's simply as adding the column here to match. I actually don't understand what product unique means, so I'm going to skip it for now. And product title is title. Product description is description, not SEO description, description. And images is images, and this is the tricky part here. So let's go take a look at the sheet here and look at the images. If we look here in the images, that one only has one. Let's find one with multiple images. So if you look here, each image is a URL, and then it's separated by a vertical line, whatever you call it. Each image URL is separated by this little symbol or whatever you want to call it. So the thing is, in here, when we want it to separate to each own line. It can't be all in the same row in the sheet when it uploads to Shopify, or you'll only get the first image. So what we have to do is go into another part in here, and in mapping and modifying, we want to split. So we want to split the images. Okay, maybe I'm wrong here. Yeah, so images, we want to split, and this is the code we will put in there. So it's the line, number sign, all. And so what that will do is give each image its own line underneath the title. Sorry for the disruption. That was a scam trying to get me for taxes. Anyways. So yes, so that's that. This will separate all the images to their own line underneath each title. I will show you. So let's go back to mapping. And it all went away. Oh, okay. Well, we all learned something new then. So I'm going to go through this and just add all the proper columns. Okay, so I went through and filled them all out. I mean, it's pretty simple. SKU is SKU, price, map price, weight is weight, category, brand, SEO description. Handle should just be your, whoops, title. And that pretty much covers it all. I think we have to put something in here. I think we use SKU. And we'll save it. And here it will show you what it looked like before. And what's all going to come up. So the first few only have the one image. We get to one that has multiple images, we can double check that that code worked. Here we are. So you can see that it didn't work, because these should be down there. Oh, because we're only in the first part. So if we go to where it says split, after split, it will show what we did. So if we scroll down to where there's multiple images, we can see that the split worked. Didn't work. Hang on. I found out why, because I forgot to hit save. So let's look again just to double check. Now that I hit save, there we go. See, each one has its own line. That's what Shopify wants. This is the hardest part to do without a program like this, because you have to go individually, one by one, and add a line. Copy this URL, paste it in the next one, and so on and so on, and it's very time consuming. So this does save a lot of time. Of course, it will cost a little bit, but I believe that saving time is more important than a few bucks. So, let's preview the import. Which is what we were doing. We don't need to add any prefix or anything. So let's import it and see what happens. Import all products. And away we go. And we'll get back to you after this. Okay, so importing takes a little bit of time, but it's done. And now you need to go to products. And if we go pull up the vendor barcat, we'll see that we have some discontinued ones, which I thought they're all discontinued. What the heck? Anyways, I'll delete all the discontinued ones. And if we go into one that is active, we can see that charge taxes on this product is clicked and track quantity is clicked. And we don't want either of those clicked. So my solution to that is to use an app bulk edit. And then we can change those through bulk edit. The problem is if you try to do it through the bulk edit in Shopify, you have to do each individual one when you try to change if Shopify tracks it. So we'll go product vendor, bartact, and then we will choose an option, and we want to track quantity, and we want it to be do not track inventory, and we'll start to edit. Now we want to do the same thing for the charge taxes. So we'll go to taxes, and again, vendor, bartact, and then we want to go update taxable and go false. And we'll start that edit. And then it'll be done. And that's it. I'm sure there's other ways to do this and maybe even better ways than I'm doing it, but this is working for me and it gets the job done. If there's an easier way to go about it, let us all know, and I'll update the video, make another one.